Gamer family, hello. Anyways, we're going to start right off with story before going into supports. And a lot of them. Oh. I hinted to it last video.
Sorry. One day.
We've seen that dialogue. We're doing Edelgard because we're... Oh, Maple, don't sit on that cord. Okay. Or do. We're talk blocking Hubert. Yeah. Because it's funny.
Appreciate it.
Beautiful. More of those. Anyways, before I forget...
Challenge.
Because I otherwise will forget. I did everyone besides Dorothea in the auxiliary battles. Besides Dorothea, because since she's my healer, I mean, she's my dancer, she should not face combat at all. I did a Linhardt because magic still matters on him. Since that affects how much he can heal and all that fun stuff. Anyways. Yup. I'm probably going to temporarily give Felix the Viscum, just so that he can more easily hit his friends. Anyways, yeah, his dialogue overall is really disappointing. People on the internet hyped it up to be a lot more emotional of the internal conflict he faces. And Maple, you need to, thank you, Maple. You need to move a bit because my mic. Whoops. And that is a lot of promotional items. I believe I said it once before, but a fun fact about Edelgard is she technically has the best growth rates in this game. Mostly because her route is 4 chapters shorter than Dimitri's, which means they want her to be on par stat-wise with like what Dimitri and Claude would be, so they gave her stronger growth rates to compensate. Seems fair to me. Anyways, let us get it moving.
Here again, I see.
Of course, Your Majesty. I couldn't investigate this place freely when those of the church were around.
Understandably. Now, about my proposal to create an institution for Crest and Relic research. I've decided to move forward with it. As for who will lead the charge...
You want me to be in charge of the thing after all, don't you?
Actually, no. I was just considering some conditions for whoever applies for the job.
Conditions? What kind of conditions?
To start, I won't allow the position to be a secondary one. That excludes lords who are busy looking after their own territories.
Are you suggesting landholding lords would have no means of applying?
Quite the opposite. I'm looking for applicants with enough passion for the job that they're willing to relinquish any landholding rights they possess. They will be provided with necessities like food, clothing, and housing, but will receive no further compensation. That said, they will be free to take as much time off as they desire.
Do you expect anyone to be interested in such an odd position?
That's my hope.
Have you gone mad? Demanding someone rescind their land rights and then provide no compensation? Even the unlimited time off is a rather discourteous perk to offer. No one would accept room, board, and endless time to research. No one but me. Why must you...
Why must I what?
Why must you understand me so well? I asked you to consider the feelings of those below you. I never expected you to consider mine to this extent.
I told you I'd figure out a way to make use of your talents that you'd find acceptable.
Honestly, No woman has ever gone through this much trouble for me before.
Then have you decided?
Yes, I have. I would be most pleased to accept your offer, Your
Gamer.
Majesty.
Anyways, yep.
Gardening with you is a lot of fun, Lady Edelgard.
I feel the same. You know so much about it, Bernadetta.
I looked after flowers a lot back home. I like them. They don't
Yeah, I'm saving
talk,
precious
they don't
seconds
angry,
hitting the A button as soon as they're done
they
speaking.
Don't hit you. And they're sweet.
They are sweet. Unlike people that cannot be
Ew.
trusted on sight.
You're sweet too, Lady Edelgard.
See how long it takes
I
in
mean,
seconds.
Not sweet, but you know what I mean. You can talk or
I took a
even get
whole
angry all you
second to switch.
Well, I'll strive to avoid getting angry.
Want. You're really kind. I'm less scared of you than I used to be. Most nobles are terrifying. I've had lots of bad experiences with them. But getting the chance to talk to you like this makes me glad I came to the monastery.
I'm glad too. You made quite a few friends at the academy, didn't you? I had heard rumors about the reclusive daughter of House Varley, but you're nothing like I imagined.
Rumors? About me? Just pretend you didn't hear anything.
There's no need to be embarrassed. Rumors are meaningless. All that matters is the truth.
You're right. I'm not really a recluse now anyway. Not since I came to the monastery. I won't let the rumors bother me.
I'm happy to hear it. Actually, I should thank you.
Thank me? What for? Wait, do you mean you need to thank me for all the times I've made you mad? You do, don't you?
That mind of yours. No, I mean the grateful sort of thanks. Before I met you, I was more prone to anger, but now I've changed in that regard. So, thank you for that. Oh, I suppose you're not listening.
Oh, I'm done for. 5 years worth of resentment is about to crash down on me all at once. Ah!
It's okay, Bernadetta. I'm thanking you, not attacking you.
Oh, I jumped to conclusions again, didn't I?
You did, yes. But don't worry about it. Enough talk, don't you think? Let's take care of these sweet little plants.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Bernadetta, I hope you'll keep spending time with me.
Of course I will. Hey, look. This flower's just about ready to bloom.
So it is. I can't wait to see its true colors.
Hey, Adie, take a look at this. I received it as a gift. It was sent from... I don't remember. Anyway, the point is...
Dorothea, when you receive a gift, don't you think you should try to remember who it's from?
You're right. That's a little thoughtless of me.
What's gotten into you lately? You seem mostly uninterested in the various suitors throwing themselves at you. Is something on your mind?
Oh, don't worry about me. Everything's fine. I'm just not that interested in certain men.
Do you have any idea why?
Well, I do have an inkling.
You seem reluctant to tell me. Is it somehow my fault?
No, nothing like that. Okay, I suppose you're not completely wrong, but...
How do you mean? Please, just say what's on your mind.
When the two of us are together, talking like this, somehow I don't feel like I care about my troubles with love anymore. So it's fine.
There's nothing wrong with that, of course. But it seems we should get to the bottom of such a drastic change. Maybe we can figure it out if we just...
Adie, I'm telling you, I'm fine. If you push me any further, I'll write an opera about you. I'll do it right here and now. And then I'll sing it in your face.
Settle down, Dorothea. I can take a hint. If you insist, I'll drop the subject. Whatever you do, don't write more opera lines about me. My cheeks are probably still red from your last performance.
can't promise anything. But if I try real hard, by the time the war's over, I might just have an opera written, starring you. No need to worry though, 80. I'll be fabulous as you. A performance they'll rave about for years.
The frightening part is that I don't know whether you're joking or not. But I do regret to inform you that you won't be playing the role of Edelgard.
Why's that?
Don't you see? No story about me would be complete without the character of Dorothea. It would be ridiculous for you to play me instead of yourself.
80. You really are something special, aren't you?
Your Majesty, might I have a moment of your time?
Yes, of course. Unless you're not planning yet another magical exhibition, are you? Knowing you, it seems a safe bet. I can't imagine what else it could be. I already promised to help you revive House Nouvelle. If our campaign continues as it has, we'll soon prevail. There's no need to keep inventing spells.
I don't doubt that Your Majesty has things well in hand when it comes to the war. Yet why should I allow that to deter me from achieving my ultimate satisfaction? As the scion of proud House Nouvelle, I shall bring about my grand achievement before my house is restored. On that, you may rely.
You have a strong will and a strong mind. You do not consider yourself above concerted effort either. Even during wartime, you trust your own ability to fight and survive. You're ever focused on the future and on the actions necessary to realize it.
Where is this coming from? If there's an angle to be played with this praise, it eludes me.
I was only speaking the truth. I find your efforts to be admirable.
Your words are sweet. And yet...
Yes? Please, go on.
Forgive me, Your Majesty, but you promised that House Nouvelle would be restored. Yet you work toward a future with no place for the noble houses of old. Granted, in your unified Fodlan, the acting lord for each territory will come from noble stock. But in the long term, your system will replace the nobility. Our role will change significantly.
That's exactly right. There will no longer be lords who inherently rule over a particular territory. Instead, nobles will act as government officials, working for the people in exchange for a salary. Officials will be selected from the general populace as well, bringing an end to the very concept of social standing. All will rise and fall by their own merits.
And it is for those reasons that I continue my magical research. Even if nobility ceases to exist as a concept, the meritorious spellcraft displayed by House Nouvelle shall make us a household name.
I must admit, your words strike a chord. I find myself oddly moved by your proclamation.
So you see, Your Majesty, the fortunes of my house dovetail nicely with your plans. The road on which you stride courageously forward leads to my own bright future.
I too believe that the future you wish for can be found at the end of this path we're cutting.
Splendid! Oh, amid all this talk, I neglected to present my demonstration. Sit back as I, Constance von Nouvelle, display the never-duplicated Nouvelle style of spellcraft.
About that. Another time, yes? I have much to do elsewhere.
No, wait! There's no time like the present! Why, it shan't take more than an hour or two.
Hello, Ferdinand. Wait, that aroma.
Your nose is as sharp as ever, Hubert. Yes, it is a bag of fresh coffee beans.
Why did you buy coffee? You said you don't care for it.
My stance has not changed. Drab, bitter, with that muddy texture. If I have even a sip, my hands start to tremble.
Rather harsh. What are you doing with it then?
Well, you see, but wait a moment. What is that? Is that an imported tea from the East?
It is indeed. Keen eyes.
Flaunting my favorite drink right in front of me. And you do not even drink tea. Fiendish. It is for Edelgard, I assume.
Before I answer that, I would like to know what you are doing with the coffee.
Well,
Is it a gift? Perhaps for someone you fancy?
A gift, yes. For you.
Who is the unlucky... Did you say for me? This coffee is a gift for me. Have I heard you correctly?
Yes, that is what I said. A noble does not go back on his word. Just take it.
I should decline.
Why?
The thought of receiving a gift from you, unbidden and unreciprocated, fills me with revulsion. Therefore, accept this tea as a gift from me.
For me? Are you certain? I would hate to deprive the intended recipient of such a fine tea.
That would be difficult to do, since I bought it with you in mind.
Oh, in that case, thank you. What? You were planning to give this to me all along?
Oh my god. Just
That is
drink
what
each
I
other's
said.
drinks.
Really?
Just drink each other. God, drink each other already.
Only one thing to do. We must take a tea break.
I ship
Very
them now.
But tea is not what I will be drinking.
Of course. I will make you some coffee.
Then I will prepare the tea.
Oh god. Just have sex already, Jesus.
Hubie, I've been thinking.
What's this all about now?
It's about what you said before.
See, I like Hubert
your
when he's
path.
not being edgelord.
You mean the path that Lady Edelgard and I walk?
I guess I
Well,
don't
when
really
he's not being an
understand
edgelord
that
or a
kind of
simp.
thing since I've always been focused on my own goals. But you, 80, Professor, all of you are fighting for an ideal. That's big. It touches everyone. Then there's me, with my hands full thinking of just myself.
One person seems enough to me.
Maybe you're right.
Do you have something more to say, Dorothea? It is unlike you to seem so uncertain.
I guess
I will
so.
say this, YouTube. In the
I'm
best
sorry,
interest of
Hubie.
time, we are actually going to
It's just
skip the Hanneman
I've been
supports.
thinking a lot lately
At least,
about whether 80 might
yeah,
command
we
you
are going to
to
skip
marry
them.
me.
The Hanneman Dorothea one, you'll actually hear in Silver
Perhaps
Snow, since
80 might
Dorothy is the
command you.
dancer there.
No
And I'm actually
need
using
to
Hanneman.
repeat it. I heard you quite clearly.
Like I said, my hands are full thinking of just one person. But if you and I were devoted to one another, maybe we could strive for the future you believe in. Maybe I'd finally understand your path and be able to think about more than just myself.
Seems it's my turn to not understand. Did you just propose marriage as a way to get to know me? How exactly would such an arrangement benefit me?
Oh, it'll benefit you.
Go on.
Well, this path you're walking with 80 will have one more loyal follower. Isn't that enough?
I suppose it may well be. Your contribution to our cause has been noteworthy. I've no complaints about your battle prowess either. And if you are able to walk the path as I do, that would be something very special.
So, will you consider it? This is all because of you, you know. You made me wonder what it's like to be wholly devoted to another person.
All right. I'll consider it.
I believe all yep. And I'm not doing the Hanneman ones in interest of time, unfortunately, YouTube.
Even with the fires of war raging all around us, tea never fails to soothe the soul. Do you not agree, Bernadetta?
I hadn't actually thought about it, but yes.
Excellent. Oh, that reminds me.
What's that?
A long time ago, my parents were in talks to arrange my marriage with a certain young lady. She never set foot outside of her room, and she made little dolls to curse her perceived enemies. Such were the rumors. Frightened, I dissuaded my parents from going through with their plans.
Oh my
I
god.
can see that. She does sound pretty frightening. I relate to the staying in the room part, though.
That girl was you, Bernadetta.
Bernadetta,
Daughter of House Varley.
we're
What?
so bad at
I don't
receiving
make dolls
hints.
to curse people.
You are a skilled embroiderer, no? I guess I was wrong. You were not making dolls.
I did make dolls, but cute ones. Nice little carnivorous plants
Ah.
and things.
Maybe I should not have brought this up.
Why not? Carnivorous plants are adorable.
Yes, adorable. Anyway, if I had actually known you, I would have accepted the proposal.
Why? Did you have some scheme in mind?
No, I just mean, now that I have gotten to know you, I would have been happy to...
So, you're saying you'd... with me? It's getting kind of...
I really hope we get their paired ending.
Maybe it's the tea.
Why are you getting so worked up? That was all a long time ago now.
A long time ago.
Yes. Now we are soldiers fighting together in the same great conflict, right? And my parents are gone. So any agreements they might have cooked up would be completely invalid.
I guess so.
Just think, if we had been married, we would not have been able to build such a deep friendship.
That's true. Yeah, we never would have gotten this close. I would have given up on the relationship my parents chose for me and shut myself away even more.
So all in all, I am glad I refused to marry that doll-cursing princess.
Hey! I said I never made cursed dolls!
Sorry. I am just glad to have met you at the monastery. I had better take my leave. We should have tea together again sometime soon.
Yeah, see you. I'm glad we met here too.
Yeah, once you get past the C supports, Bernadetta is so much better. Bernadetta, CYL 20. Oh no, not you, Hubert. Not you. Is that it? Yes, that is it. How long are we in this video
Dorothea,
without even doing a
I
chapter?
am surprised to find you here. I did not think you were all that religious.
There's a lot you don't know, Ferdy. But you're right. I'd hardly call myself devout. After all, it was thanks to the goddess and her noble regime that I suffered so much as a child.
You must be quite brave to speak so coarsely in this hallowed place. But what do you mean about suffering as a child?
Do I really have to tell you? Oh, forget it. I'm sure you already know that I'm an orphan. I grew up in the alleys
Orphan,
of Enbar,
Batman.
begging for coins, eating scraps, drinking from drains.
I see. I remember seeing street children around the city.
I could have died. Then the right person overheard me singing. And suddenly I was in the opera. I was a songstress. And my goodness, did the nobles like me. The people who used to spit on me and call me an urchin, they praised my voice and my beauty. A nobleman who once kicked me gave me the most gorgeous shoes. I almost asked if it was a joke.
So that is why you despise the nobility. But why do you think I am the same as them? Do you really believe that is the kind of man I am? You think I would ever treat people differently based on appearances? There is nothing noble about that.
Oh, really? You're something different? That's not how I remember things. It was the very day that I was discovered. I was in high spirits. Nothing was wrong in the world. I secretly bathed in one of the town's fountains, hoping to wash off some of the dirt from the streets. I sang the same song the opera composer overheard earlier that day. And that's when you appeared.
Me?
Oh
No,
god.
it
Oh,
could
we're
not
about to
have
learn some dark
Don't play
secrets.
dumb. You glared at me, the same look I'd gotten from every other noble, then you ran off. When we met at the academy, you were a different person. All smiles and friendly words. You were like a bee, Ferdinand. A bee attracted to a flower in full bloom.
So it was you then, singing that song. Dorothea, please listen.
And he
This is a
remembers.
misunderstanding. When I saw you, I could not take my eyes off you. I was hypnotized. Your beautiful voice, your elegant face, droplets of water on your skin that glittered in the sun. I thought you were a water nymph.
Stop it, don't lie to me.
No, it is true. I was only a child. The vision overwhelmed me. That is why I ran. I plucked up the courage to return, but no one was there. I thought perhaps it was a dream.
Maybe I can believe you. I've wanted to, ever since the day you made me those treats. I thought then that maybe you weren't like the others, but there's a lot I have to let go of, Ferdy.
Of course. I am glad we had this conversation. You know, I do not mind you thinking of me as a bee. Life as a simple drone, circling a queen. It
Oh my
actually sounds
god.
quite wonderful.
Ferdinand, you missed the point!
Don't drones keep the queen safe from other bugs? I like the sound of that.
It's like Sylvain.
In ways. Yeah, I guess you're right. They're both characters
You were going to break all of your
who,
paintbrushes.
deep down, are actually really good guys, but they do really crappy things
I'm just glad you're back to painting. I felt
because of how
terrible
they're
about what happened last
perceived.
time, you
Or
know.
at least how they
Guess I
perceive that
should
they're
have kept
perceived.
my opinions about your painting to myself.
Maybe you should have.
So what do you suppose is the name for this kind of situation?
What situation? Am I in your way again? I must be. Okay, let me pack my things and I'll be off.
Ugh, no, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about when two people are together, but not together. When they're basically by themselves.
I'm not sure what you mean. I'm always alone.
Oh, alone? Well, there it is then. I suppose you could say we're alone together. We're each here alone, yet together. So we're alone together. What do you think?
Alone together? Oh, wait, I get it. That's just a nice way of saying you want to be alone, right? Alone. If that's what you mean, I'll go.
Please, Bernadetta, you shouldn't go. Being alone together means accomplishing more. We each have the concentration one gets from time alone, but also the thrill of being with someone else. I find it to be an exhilarating environment. Have you felt that as well?
Huh? Me? I'd rather be alone, but when I'm painting, and I know you can see, I worry about what you might point out about it. Is that the thrill you mean? Because I feel that.
Here's what I wish to point out about your painting. You've really improved. Your lines are bolder, your color choice is more informed, and your composition as a whole...
Did you actually just praise me, Linhart? What's next? A rain of flying pigs?
I was just saying what I think. Look, you probably have talent, and you work hard too.
Oh no, I'm on to you now. You're scheming, but you won't get anywhere by flattering me. Try all you want to get your hooks into my heart. You won't fool me.
I'm not sure how praising you means I'm trying to get my hooks into your heart.
I have a heart of stone. No one will ever get to it.
What a shame. I suppose I'll stop praising you then.
You will? No, I didn't mean it that way. You can praise me as much as you want.
I don't understand you one whit. However, if you want praise, then praise you will get. You're cute.
Don't say stuff like
Linhardt, please accept my apology. You are not deserving of this punishment.
I am the one who suggested it would be great firewood. I suppose it's only fair I get punished too. No one ever bothered to inform me that pile of trash was the property of the Imperial Army. My apologies, Petra. My idea turned out to be worthless.
It was not worthless. It had great worth. You gave me great help so I could be smoking all of that meat. I give you all of my gratitude for that.
Well, at least you'll have no worries about provisions. I just realized they didn't actually tell us when the punishment will be over.
You can be leaving if you are wanting to. I will not be telling anyone. This is my responsibility to take.
How are you so obedient and yet so passionate at the... Oh, look, Petra! The book you were searching for.
The complete guide to Fodlan's wildlife. I have so much happiness. You are full of amazement.
Well, books are my field of expertise. Still, what a stroke of luck.
Linhardt, can I be asking you something?
What's that?
You are no longer saying I am bothering you. Instead, you are helping me with my requests. What is the reasoning? Why am I not bothering you now?
Interesting observation. I wonder why that is. You always ask me so earnestly. You seem to throw your entire being into all that you do. I guess I rather like it, working as hard as you do. On occasion, that is.
You are liking the hard work?
Yes. You inspire me to be, well, something that is not normally me.
If
After
you are
this
liking
support
it,
conversation, I'm going to have to close
then I
that
will
door
keep
during the
working
next
hard.
one, YouTube.
With your wisdom, I can be working
Yes,
even harder
YouTube,
than
I know.
before.
We're 30 minutes in, we
That
haven't even
means
gone to
I
gameplay,
will
but
be
this is
needing
the
your wisdom
last
from
chance
now
we
on.
have at support.
With my strength and your wisdom, there is nothing we can't be doing.
Yeah.
I think you may be right. Your strength and my wisdom, that sounds
It
like
means
a
we're going to be
wonderful
using the
combination.
Viscum next map. That's probably not true, but... It means this video is going to be longer than I thought. No, I gotta hurry. I want to see the support.
Lately, I've noticed that our lunch times seem to coincide with one another's, and
Oh no, am I bothering you? I am, aren't I? I knew you were getting too carried away, Bernie. I mean, it's no wonder you don't want to have lunch with me anymore. Just having me around probably makes your food taste awful.
My food tastes the same as it always does. I was merely stating a fact about our lunches coinciding.
Oh,
But I am curious as to why you want to eat with me. It isn't that you...
please forgive me! I'm so sorry. I've been using you to avoid people. The truth is, hardly anyone ever comes near us, and it's been such a relief.
That's it? Well then, I don't mind.
Huh? You don't?
When last we spoke, you mentioned feeling a kinship to me. So I wondered if you were thinking that we may be kindred spirits of a sort.
Oh? I mean, of course not, Yuritsa. I didn't mean anything like that at all. Kindred spirits? Us? But I mean, totally hypothetical here, but, if I did think we were kindred spirits, would, there be a problem with that?
Yes, there would. The reason I dislike people is because if I don't keep my distance, it is only a matter of time before I kill them. If you continue spending time near me, death may find its way to you.
Oh, I see. I'm not quite sure how to say this, but I'm willing to take the risk. I we're in the middle of a war. I could die at any point now, even tomorrow. So, if being near you means feeling comfortable during my final hours, well, that sounds like a pretty good deal to me. I wasn't entirely honest with you just now about the whole kindred spirits thingy. Want the real truth? I actually think we are. You and I have a whole lot in common. We both had a dark, troubling past. We both built walls around ourselves in response to that, to keep people out. Me, I take all my past hurts out on myself. But you, Yuritsa, you take yours out on the world. Maybe that's why you harm people. That was really overstepping, wasn't it? I'm sorry!
One more support.
I must thank you, Emil.
Why?
You came to my aid in that recent skirmish. I loathe being in anyone's debt, so I brought you something as thanks. How it warms my heart to see you taking my advice about learning to work with others.
I do not recall.
You don't recall working with others? Or you don't recall coming to my aid?
My memories from battle are always a blur. The creature that you saw is me, and is not me.
That sounds perfectly meaningless. And yet, I may know exactly what you mean. That aside, this should serve to balance the scales between us. Here.
This...
It's the same variety of flower you would give to me those many years ago. I found it at a florist in town. Though I suppose your memory of those days isn't as sharp as mine.
I remember this. I gave you a rose when Count Nouvelle brought you along on his visit to House Bartels. I used to tend to the roses with Mercedes and Mother in the garden.
So you do remember. The garden of House Bartels did tend to make an impression.
Mother and Mercedes were always so blissful when they spent time there.
You picked a rose and gave it to me, like the knights in the stories. Your story took a tragic turn. Time has had its way with you.
I thought the same upon seeing you.
Your sympathy is noted. Of the two of us, only I could be said to have aged gracefully.
That is not what I meant.
That's a backhanded
Cannot go back in
compliment.
time. That was my meaning.
Do not be so hasty. Anything lost can be regained. The garden may be gone now, but that will change once I have rebuilt House Nouvelle. You'll see when you walk into the grand rose garden I shall have planted in the center of the estate. You'll come and see it, won't you, Emil?
You believe you are capable of that?
With you assisting me, it is practically guaranteed.
Is it now?
Some will undoubtedly take forceful issue with the restoration. That's where you come in. What a privilege I am granting you to play a part in the return of my noble house. A smile spreading across your face? Now that is a rare blossom indeed.
Only when in the company of a select few.
Oh, is it time to... since I'm not doing the Handerman supports, it's time, YouTube. After 40 minutes!
Thank you so much.
With Aryan Road behind them, the Black Eagle Strike Force marches north to Ferdiad, They plan for the Imperial Army, stationed in former Alliance territory, to take over Fraldarius land,
But
so
it's
they are able
time.
to attack Ferdiad from 2 directions.
It's time.
King Dimitri anticipates the Imperial
It's
Army's
time,
strategy,
it's time,
leading the
it's
Kingdom
time.
Army and
Hey,
raiders
my
Knights
internet
of
hasn't died yet
Ceros out of
today.
Ferdiad, and prepares to intercept the Imperial Army at the Tailtean Plains.
One second. I'll probably cut it from the video. Sorry, I thought I found something that my dad had been looking for, but no, it was just a script and then all my chemistry notes.
Mother. Oddly, the rain has come to fall yet again. At this place. Once again. I will fight to take you back. The one who keeps me from seeing you again. I will be sure to return them to the earth from whence they came. The foolish descendant of Hresvelg, who bears her fangs at me, will suffer the same fate.
Lady Rhea.
Call me Seros now. I am no longer the Archbishop, but rather a warrior.
Yes, Lady Seros. Because of the rain, we have not yet confirmed the position of our enemy, or of the Kingdom Army.
Search the route to Ferdiad. It is unlikely that they have strayed far from it. When you discover the Imperial Army's main force, commence the attack. If the Kingdom's army has already engaged, flank the enemy as planned.
As you wish.
Wait for me, dear child. I will be paying you a visit soon. When this sword has been plunged into your chest, yes, that is the very moment I long for.
I was hoping they would strike the church first. We must have miscalculated the rate of their advance. Reorganize the formation. We have no choice but to buy time until the church arrives. It will be a long battle. Are you afraid to do?
No. So long as I am at your side, there is nothing to fear.
I can always rely on you. Just watch, my friend. We will prevail. I will not fail to get revenge for all who have fallen.
I would follow you anywhere, Your Majesty. Good luck out there.
You as well, Dedu. You as well.
Your Majesty. For you, I will.
A flag of blue is flapping in the rain. It must be the Kingdom Army.
Yes. It seems that King Dimitri is leading the troops himself. However, the Knights of Ceros have yet to be seen. Perhaps they have split up.
I can't imagine that Dimitri would leave the capital to the church and face us with the Kingdom Army alone. He must be planning to use the church to gain the upper hand in battle. With the rain, that must be difficult to coordinate. Still, the Knights of Ceros must be around here somewhere.
And we
I know
should
where
be
they
on
are.
alert for attacks from the side and rear as well. Inform the entire army.
Yes, sir.
Now that I think about it, the Kingdom's army is quite different than it once was. They have taken a position of interception. In the past, the king would have introduced himself before beginning a fair fight.
A fair fight. The words alone remind me of how he once was. Don't you agree, Professor? Yes. He often spoke of such things back at the monastery.
Well, at the present, the words fair fight do not seem to suit Dimitri anymore.
Yeah, it isn't
He
as
dislikes
noticeable in
making
this route, but
victims
he
of
is
his
kind of
friends.
going through his
But
insane
other than
phase.
that, he will do most anything these days. If he stops at nothing to continue the onslaught, I cannot imagine what will become of the battlefield.
I imagine the reason why Dimitri is less insane, because remember, the reason why he stopped being, what really helped him was Byleth. Byleth wasn't there to help him, so I imagine what prevented him from hitting the breaking point in every route. I was about to say him not being in Ramire Village and him not being in the same room when Edelgard is revealed to be the Flame Emperor, but that's not true because he still goes, haha, craziness in Silver Snow and Verdant Wind. So I guess it's really the fact that he wasn't put on trial for execution in the death of Dew. I guess those are what made him not hit his breaking point in this route. I don't know.
True. As soon as we can take our
I don't know.
formation,
I
we
like this
must
Dimitri
advance. Dimitri, that past you cling to.
Though
I will soon
peak
free you
Dimitri
from
is the first half of Azure Gleam in Three Hopes, which is what makes the second half of Azure Gleam and Three Hopes all the more disappointing for being one of the worst Fire Emblem stories ever, is that the first half is so good, and Dimitri is so good in Three Hopes. Anyways, this game was hella rushed. Have you noticed that we haven't had a single cutscene yet? Since Edelgard became Emperor, we haven't had a single cutscene. Even that wasn't a cutscene, it was images. We have not had a cutscene since Byleth got awakened. What? Only 10 units on the battlefield? You're the one who's gonna go away. Yeah. This game is also, this route is just so much shorter as well than all the others. And don't want to spoil anything at all, but it leaves loose ends. Those just slither in the dark, they're never dealt with. And I absolutely love the final 2 chapters story-wise in this route. But you never fully deal with everything, and that's always such a disappointment. Anyways, I actually do enjoy this map. It's not amazing, but I like how you have reinforcements always keeping you on edge. You always have reinforcements keeping you on edge, which is awesome. And I think the main reason why I love this map is less the map itself and more the story. But it does kind of feel like a Fire Emblem 4 map. Multiple bosses. As you approach further on the map, you get a bunch of reinforcements, kind of like Chapter 21 of Binding Blade. Bunch of different bosses. I already said that part. I'm literally losing my mind.
Here you are, Edelgard, at your eternal resting place.
See, he says a little bit more insane there.
Trampled and stolen and blinded yourself to the truth. Today, I will have vengeance for all you have done.
With this battle, the main force of the kingdom will be annihilated. Leave no enemy general alive, least of all King Dimitri.
We are uncertain of the enemy's plans, so let us advance.
Boo! Bad map theme!
Knights of Seros have yet to show themselves.
Should have been Roar of Dominion.
Battle at some point. Be ready.
Sally forth!
Well done.
Will sally forth.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Boom. And like always, get Edelgard the heck out into the fray. I will say, I wish this map was smaller. I'm going to be honest, as I was envisioning this map in my head, I forgot how freaking huge it was. And I think that's my biggest complaint with this map. Oh, crap! I was like, oh, we're going to have to fight Sylvain. We're going to have to fight... No, we're not going to fight Sylvain. That's Sylvain. I have Sylvain recruited. That would be Sylvain. Otherwise. This map's too large to make it interesting. FE4, I could go... eventually, I think...
For the Empire.
I think in Silver Snow, I'm going to talk about that a lot more. As I have a lot to say on the topic of FE4 versus this game, why I think that game's so much better than this game, despite the fact that, to many, its map design has a lot of the same issues. This map, shrink it down 33%, and all of a sudden it is my favorite map in this game.
What's my strategy?
But it is way too big. Let me guess, the winning condition is all commanders, right? Yep. We haven't even gotten all the enemy commanders yet. Oh, I haven't used you yet. Oh, Stride, that's why you had... I was wondering why Dorothy was able to move so much. I was like... Stride, that's why. Yeah, this Felix just doesn't seem to be that good.
I do this for all of us.
This is clearly not a build you should use on
Ready
Felix.
for anything.
Dark Knight is clearly really bad on him.
We're first in line. Charge!
Wow! Even has a voice line. There's Mercedes.
Don't worry, everyone.
Oh, I don't have Eureka, so I can't have that dialogue.
Reinforcements. We're in danger. We must defeat the enemy's generals before we're overwhelmed.
My goal is the bum rush Dimitri. I mean, not Dimitri, to do, by the way, you two. Because he is going to be the one that's the biggest issue. Okay. Raging Storm, it's finally time to use it, YouTube. It lets you move again on Edelgard. That's why I've been saving Emir.
You will never understand the burden His Majesty carries on his shoulders.
Shabingus, I'm doomed. Crap. The Pavise, guard, whatever the hell it was, just hurt me badly. I actually do want the bulk of my army over here. That being said, I am going to send Ferdinand and Felix. No, not Felix. I'm Ferdinand and Bernadetta to join Constance and Hubert over on this side of the map.
Ferdinand Fontaine.
Yes, Seth. Are you far away from your mic? Because it's harder to understand you.
Yeah,
That's what I figured.
I'm just doing some laundry real fast.
Imagine doing laundry in the middle of fire. Anyways, I wonder why all these guys don't move. That seems really weird. Is he gonna start moving once I attack him? No. He's just a little pussy. This sigh was because I don't know. I just felt like it. Anyway, this game just is so rushed. I'm gonna get into it a hell of a lot more once we've played more routes.
Glory to the flag of the knights. Good
Why is he
fortune to His
talking?
Majesty. Fortune to
Damn it! That's why they don't move! See, I wonder if killing the dude actually stops that. Killing the dude might not stop that.
No. This is something simpler.
This is the work of a crest stone. But why? I gave them crest stones from the castle vaults. Fool! Why did you do that? If we lose here, the kingdom falls. It's our only hope. You call this hope? Well, we must now claim victory. So
If we don't hurry and do that to the kill Dedu, he'll do that himself.
I am with you. It is time.
Damn it!
Your Majesty, I will avenge your father. You are the one true king, Dimitri.
Phooey.
I will fight by your side until the bitter end.
I wanted to prevent that.
This lance of mine will know nothing of defeat.
What do you mean no damage? 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 Okay. And essentially, yeah, the soldiers with those small ranges, that's what they all are. I forgot about that. You gotta kill all of them. Felix, can I have you? Yes, I can have you reach that. Then have you dance so that he doesn't turn into one. That's why they don't move. I was wondering why they didn't move. I don't wonder that anymore.
Your timing's spot on.
Okay, I'm gonna get flanked. But I need to move all my units over here. Because this is just a problem.
Step carefully.
It doesn't break if it doesn't do damage, huh? Okay. Fine. I'll break it. I'll break it open. Are you able to combat art to hit? Yes, you are. Yeah, it wasn't gonna hit, but it was worth a shot. Okay. Ah, crud, there's another one. Oh my god!
How could I be late when I finally have the opportunity to destroy the Fallen One? This rain. It is the lamentation of my mother. Observe.
Yep, that's why I like this map, YouTube. You actually have to try. Because look at this cluster of hell. There we go. It's diverted me away from what I was gonna do. How do you do damage-wise against her? Not good. Okay. Okay. So are they just like not gonna take magic damage? Because that's ass. It's making me upset. Kill. Okay, now that I've punched a hole in that thing, can my magic dealers actually do anything? Anything? Yes. Anything good? No. Strong. I need to kill at least one of these things. New strategy. Get my magic users far as hell away.
Yep.
Sally forth!
Okay. This is gonna be really bad, YouTube. Yep. Death was inevitable. I think I need a slightly different approach.
What's my strategy?
Right off the bat, kill! Just kill these things! And then I just need to get lucky and actually be able to kill Dedue.
I'll cut through.
Because I need Dedue dead.
More fighting.
Ready for anything.
Okay. Another one dead.
I do this for all of us.
And I do think it is best to keep
I
these
will
folks
prevail.
right here in the middle. So they don't get flanked from either side.
We're first in line!
Okay. Interesting. You're another one of them, right? Yes, you are. Same exact thing. Although you are too, huh? There's a lot of them. There's no way to avoid all of them. I can try. Raging Storm, boom. I just need to kill you.
You will never understand. You're mad. To do.
That may prevent
fought well.
some of the carnage. Then immediately get her over there to deal with more of them. Yeah.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Bolting, you have
Sally
bolting.
forth!
Use it. I kill Mercedes. Because she's a problem.
I'm sorry, Professor. I can't join you. There are important things I must stay and protect. Yeah! I'm sorry, Dimitri.
Okay.
I can't seem to stay on my feet.
Actually, I think the goal is going to be to rush all bosses.
Forgive me, Mercedes. Were it not for me, you wouldn't have gotten caught up in all this.
Okay, I actually need to rush Edelgard to Dimitri to kill Dimitri ASAP. So, change of plans. Moving her that way was stupid. I need to have Felix kill that guy. Ah, phooey. It's because your magic sucks, huh? Not because your magic. 36. These beasts are strong. Like these suckers are Huh.
Careful.
I'm awake.
Appreciate it.
This is gonna be an interesting enemy turn. Bruh.
Just my luck.
Bruh.
For the Empire.
No, it was Combat Arch Raging Storm. Okay, I hope this works. Does it need... Yes, it'll work. Now you just need to actually succeed.
You will never understand. You're mad. To do.
Okay.
You fought well, my friend.
Cool.
What's my strategy?
And definitely do that again.
I'm sorry.
Game, you rascals.
Sally forth! I will prevail.
I do this for all of us.
Well,
I'll cut through.
More fighting.
Oh, thanks.
An ambitious plan.
okay.
Ready for anything.
Boom.
I'm awake.
Come on. Damn, no crit. Okay. That's unfortunate, but expected.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Okay. Yep, he
This
transformed.
battle may turn against us. We don't know which soul.
Actually, you did know what soldiers could have crest stones, the ones that don't move. Convoy. Iron Axe hasn't been doing very good for you. That, on the other hand, does work. Okay.
Forgive me, Mercedes.
There. Already seen all that dialogue. Cool. And I'll have Edelgard help out down there a bit before yeeting Dimitri. There we go. Do good there. Boom.
An encouraging display.
Sure. Bruh. Okay.
Remain cautious.
Okay. This is delightful.
Thank you. I will prevail.
I forgot about the sheer pain of this map. Of course. You can't do damage. Well, let's go back. Because not enough people can actually damage that thing.
Ready for anything.
Remain cautious.
Boom.
I do this for all of us.
Not one critical, that's unfortunate.
I'll cut through.
More fighting.
Okay.
Sally forth.
Kill that thing before it transforms.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Okay.
I'm awake.
Inspired.
Okay, that's good. Not as good. Okay. Okay.
I
For the Empire.
Kill her.
An ancestor of the Harassbanks, who became Adrastia's first emperor. He saved me, supported me, gave his all to the cause of defeating Nemesis. That I should find myself here at Tail Team, striking down his scion.
I don't advise presumptions, Ram. I will not die by your hand.
How can this be?
L.
I lost to that thief? Unacceptable! Watch out, Lady Rhea! Please retreat!
Church of Seros has fallen back. We have no such luxury. Everyone, fight for your lives. Victory to Fargus!
Good choice, Alex. Good choice. To target her.
What's my strategy?
Heal. That's what you do. Okay, this means I push forward. To Dimitri. Just because you're my favorite character in this game, Dimitri, does not mean I'm not gonna slaughter you.
Did the
Until you're dead. You will know the pain and suffering that I have gone through. I do like this map, though, you two. I'm quite a fan of this map. Suffering and all. I just like how there's at least one map in this game that decides that torture is fun. This is actually a difficult map, even if I'm slightly overleveled, and I love that. Love that. You actually have to play it right. And it's fun not using Viscum Edelgard for once. It's like the first chapter in a long time. No, I'll still have you attack them. Okay. I might be able to end it this turn. I would love to get the dialogue with Felix and Dimitri fighting. So I'm going to make sure I do. You should be able to reach Dimitri now. You are one tile short. Bing bong. One tile short, bing bong. Okay.
I'll cut through.
There, now he should be able to attack Dimitri. And then with a Raging Storm, Edelgard should be able to as well.
Sally forward.
Will Edelgard be able to kill? Good question. That I do not know the answer to. I imagine Dimitri's resistance is a... Okay, not this turn. Not this turn. It'll have to be next turn that the fight of epicness begins.
For the Empire.
Edelgard deals so much damage. Holy cow. You get to here so that you can assist in that fight as well. Cool. One more turn.
Cut a bloody path.
And this map's chaotic, YouTube. Again, I wish it was slightly smaller, but... Holy crap, he almost kills Dimitri.
Not only have you become the Emperor's lapdog, but you have turned against your own people. From the depths of hell, you will regret tainting the land of Vargas. You killed Rodrigue, your own father, Felix.
I said I'd cut down anyone who stood in my way. Even my father. Even my friends.
I see. That was all I needed to hear to finally work up the resolve to kill you. Too slow.
That dialogue. Oh.
Is this my last stand?
Pulled at my heart. Oh. Okay, that's a guaranteed win.
Must you continue to conquer? Continue to kill?
Must you continue to reconquer? Continue to kill in retaliation?
That is kind of a bad comeback.
There is nothing I would not sacrifice to cut a path to Fodlan's new dawn.
Enough of this madness! This future of yours is built on a foundation of corpses and tears! No, not yet. I can't die just yet.
And that was brutal. That was brutal. I wasn't expecting this map to be so brutal. I clearly do not remember it very well. Did not. It's definitely still one of my favorite maps in the game. I just wish it was smaller in size. It's just so big. For no reason.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty! Stop calling me that. Oh, thank the... No! To do. It seems I will die before I can get revenge for everyone. My family, my friends, my home, everything that truly mattered to me. I couldn't. You're wrong. Because of you, I was able to live on until today. You saved me. These past 9 years,
I am proud to have been at your side. It was a joy I never could have hoped for. Despite all, I count myself a lucky man.
Is that so?
I see. I am glad. You must be weary, Your Majesty. Please, rest in peace.
Lady Rhea, King Dimitri has fallen in battle. The kingdom's army has retreated. It is impossible to preserve the front line.
Everyone withdraw immediately. Fall back to Ferdiad. The goddess is watching over us. If we hold strong, we will surely be saved.
Understood. Retreat!
Why do you insist on being such a loathsome obstacle? You stole my mother's heart and wield the sword of the Creator, just like that savage King Nemesis. I swear, with these very hands, I will take her back. Until then, wait for me, dear mother.
Rhea. She is our enemy, but I must admit that she plays her cards magnificently.
You mean using the goddess's name in order to boost morale?
That's true, but she also shows great skill in devising her tactics. Using the bewildered kingdom army as a shield while she and the knights retreated. If they ran all the way back to Ferdiad, it will be very difficult to pursue them. Yes, together we'll end this once and for all. For all the lives lost in battle, by our allies and foes alike. And for Dimitri as well. Yes, the thirst for revenge that imprisoned him was the result of my uncle's strategy. He believed that I was the cause of everything, and he lost sight of his path as king. There was nothing I could do to save him, and so, the very least I could do was... No. The Edelgard who shed tears died many years ago. Everything that's happened, it's all just part of the ebb and flow of history. The tragedy of Dusker, our days at the Academy, Father's death, and the 5 years you were gone. After all of that, at long last, we're here, at this point in time. I hope you'll stay by my side until the very end. It's time for humanity to take this world back.
Boom. Gamer family. This isn't even the longest video in the series.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Great Tree Moon. To the End of a Dream.
Flipping longest series yet, boys.
After defeating the Kingdom Army and King Dimitri on the Tailteen Plains,
May have less episodes than
Imperial
Engage, but
forces
the
set their
video
sights on
runtime is
Ferdiad,
longer.
the kingdom capital. The final battle against Rhea draws near.
Bro, did they not have time to write more into that script there? Wow.
So, we have finally arrived. It has been a very, very long road.
And about
Why are you here,
4
Uncle?
chapters
We
shorter
haven't
than other
prevailed just yet.
ones.
Even better, I decided I wanted to see the end with my own eyes. The very moment that humans will finally be free from the control of that false beast of a goddess.
Understood. Behold to your heart's content. Just don't get in our way.
Of course. I could not stand to be dragged into the fighting. When this fight is over, a world completely controlled by the Empire will be upon us.
Not completely. I will only do what I must. But until our reign becomes stable... Uncle, no, all of you. I believe that your power and knowledge may be essential during that time of transition.
Perhaps so. we also will do what we must. For that short while, we will lend you our strength.
Yes, we're counting on you. For now. Professor, may I speak with you?
Keep it short. I gotta end this video.
I know the timing is less than ideal, but there's something I need to tell you. I imagine you've already sensed it, but even still, I must tell you the truth of the power you wield and of what you are. I expected as much. You, like Rhea, share a bloodline with the so-called goddess. Your mother likely had some connection to the goddess, whose power has always been sleeping within you. 5 years ago, when your power awakened, I was afraid you would choose to join with Rhea. Yes, in the sealed forest, when you returned from the eternal darkness. As you know, my goal is to free our world from the control of Rhea and the other children of the goddess. I seek to obliterate her, as well as those around her who use the Church's power to control Fodlan. I swore to free the people from Rhea by striking her down, whether or not it meant making an enemy of you. And yet, you came to my aid and chose to walk with me on the path against Rhea. I was overjoyed, of course, but I was also confused. I thought that perhaps it wasn't the path you were meant to take. But I chose to trust in you, to rely on you and your strength. And now, here we are. Thank you for listening, my teacher. I'm glad I finally had the chance to talk to you about it. After Rhea is gone from this world, I don't know what will become of you. But whatever happens, I hope you know that you're very special to me. You are the one person in this world who can share the heavy burden I must carry. Someone without equal, who I can always speak my mind to. It's time. Let's go, Professor.
The Imperial army arrives in Ferdiad, the kingdom capital, only to be confronted by Rhea, who has transformed into the Immaculate One. The Black Eagle strike force steels itself for an epic battle, hoping to soon return Fodlan to its people.
Rhea, members of the Church of Seiros. Surely there's no need to continue this fight. What could be gained by shutting yourselves inside the capital of a kingdom without a king? I will give you this one chance, and no other. Throw down your weapons and surrender. Unlike you, I have no desire to unleash wicked atrocities upon this world.
Their silence speaks volumes. Shall we commence our attack?
I'll wait just a moment longer. There are still many residents within the city. Unlike my attack on Garrick Mach 5 years ago, the Church will not allow the inhabitants to evacuate. What the hell are they planning?
Lady Rhea,
Is that the first
or rather,
we've
Lady
heard?
Seiros, the Imperial Army is calling
Is that
for our
the
surrender.
first what the hell
Is
we
it
heard?
wise to ignore them?
I don't know.
Perhaps we could leave
Maybe.
Fodlan and devise another plan.
We shall not surrender. We must not lose. Even if it must split the heavens, we shall not yield to the wicked ones.
Understood. I will do as you command. You have my fealty no matter what, until my last moment of life.
I'll stay by your side too, forever.
Now, Catherine, set fire to the city. The Imperial Army will burn in the flames of eternal torment.
What? No, you can't do that!
Catherine, now.
As you wish. But is there truly no other way?
I have no patience for foolish questions. I shall sacrifice as many lives as it takes. That apostate who insists on taking everything from me will be crushed by my own hands.
That ghastly voice.
Your Majesty! There's smoke coming from every corner of the capital. It seems they've set fire to the city.
What? Damn it, Rhea. There really is no depth you wouldn't sink to. Everyone, we must commence our attack at once. Are you ready?
And I think that's the first damn it we've heard too.
No, definitely not.
Then we attack. We'll head straight for the castle and strike down their leader, Rhea, that vile creature called the Immaculate One. This is the end of our long war. After this victory, Fodlan will finally be united and truly free. The capital we're about to invade is engulfed in flames. Do not rush to your deaths. Survive. Prevail. Do that and we'll witness the birth of a new world. I want to see it with all of you at my side. Understood?
Of course. I will not fall and leave you without your protector. And you may live to see your dream come to fruition. For that, I shall survive and prevail.
I am carrying the future of Bridget. I will not be
So
dying.
I just did some research. This is like Dimitri's death scene seemed different, and now I know why.
We've been cutting
Because
our
I didn't
own
let
path
the dude
this
turn
whole
into
way.
a
There's no
demonic
stopping
beast.
until we reach
Fuck.
the end. I can't die, or all my great work so far will have been wasted.
Don't worry about me, AD.
I don't think I have a save from chapter 17 either.
Maybe when this war is over, I can finally snag a good catch and settle down.
Somehow we're already here. I wonder if the peace we secure will allow me to research as much as I'd like. If so, let's end this quickly.
Edelgard, Professor, I'll do my best for both of you. If I die here, it would be with shame and regret. Oh, I can't let that happen.
Once the world is united, I will lend my strength to both Edelgard and the Professor. To that end, I will lead us all safely to victory. My pride and duty as a noble demand no less, as do my own principles.
Imperial Army, Black Eagle Strike Force, move out!
Oh goodness. Oh. And I thought that was in the group chat.
No, it doesn't. Let's see if I can open up the next video with that, but probably can't because I don't think I have a save to it. Nice. If I remember YouTube, I'll probably just open the next video with just screen capture from YouTube of... Do I? Probably not. Anyways, YouTube, that's the end of this video. Goodbye.